I think we're really excited about the class that we were able to sign today. I think we've got a large number of quality young men and obviously very good athletes. We've addressed some positional needs. We've tried to find a few more playmakers on the defensive side of the ball while adding to some positions of strength on the offense. We think the overall class both adds to our depth and improves us in a couple of neat areas. I think from a program standpoint, we're looking for the right kind of young men. Not only good football players, but people who are interested in getting a quality education and playing at the highest level of Division II football. We think we've found a very unique blend of students and athletes and good people that are going to contribute to the Storm football program. Well, I think it's a very intense process with the way our calendar breaks out. We're on the road the month of December trying to find the best of the best. At that point, we start trying to contact the ones that we think are a good fit for our program. Once we get them to campus, it's a group effort from the administration on down. Everyone does their part in putting together the best day visit that we can get. We want to show people a typical day on Lake Erie College campus, not some kind of show. We try to give a thorough visit where we expose them to all the pluses, the academics, the student life, and the athletics here at Lake Erie College. It's a competition out there. We're going to play the best players, whether they be freshmen or seniors or anywhere in between. We put the best players in the field. This group, if they work hard between now and the beginning of the year, will have every opportunity to compete. But it's like anybody else. The off-season makes you or breaks you. We've talked to this group. They understand their role. They understand where they're at right now. And hopefully we get them involved in our program and our lifting system. And hopefully they can do big things and be ready to compete in the fall. I think for the most part on the defensive side of the ball, we were looking to find some guys that make plays. We've got a lot of guys that work hard and do a great job of doing their thing. We felt like we needed some impact players, some guys that make plays on their own outside the framework of the defense. We got some length, we got some size, we got some guys that go out and make plays. I think outside linebacker was probably the one spot where we were hurt a little bit by graduation. Continue to try to get better in the secondary. Go from there. David Bojell is a punter from Central PA, guy with a big, huge, strong leg. Really exposed at the ESPN Combine as one of the best punters in the nation, a guy with great upsides, averaged over 41 yards a kick while playing on both sides of the football. I think once he gets to a point where he can just concentrate on punting alone, it's going to be a huge asset to our special teams. Jay Cornett is a guy with a lot of energy, a big motor, guy who loves to run the football, an interior defensive lineman, guy that we think makes a lot of plays, just coming off the ball and getting after people. Got a great motor, lots of intensity. Devon Daniels is just great potential. A guy that played quarterback and outside linebacker in high school. Don't know exactly where he's going to fit in, but he's just a tremendous athlete. Lots of range, lots of athletic ability, could be a factor at a number of positions, just a top-notch athlete. Kyle Hirth, kind of another guy that could play multiple spots, has played some defensive line, has played some linebacker, could be a guy called upon to move around and give offensive coordinators problems by lining up at a lot of different positions and being a playmaker in his own way. Mitchell Hokovar is the quarterback in the group right now. We are very, very excited about what he's been able to do. Had a injury-shortened senior season, but put up some very, very big numbers. Very athletic, very much used to an offense similar to our own, where he's got to make split-second decisions and get the ball to the appropriate people. Throws it well, runs it well. We think has the whole package. Kyle Humphrey is another guy with great length, big, tall, lanky safety. Makes plays in coverage, makes plays blitzing off the edge. Just a guy that we think, again, has upsides and potential that's not been anywhere near reached yet. We think he could play safety, corner, possibly eventually grow into an outside linebacker. We think a real find. Tyler Ketty is an inside linebacker from St. Ignatius High School in Cleveland. Very, very instinctive, makes plays naturally. Played obviously at a very great high school against very, very good competition. We think is a guy who's ready to step in and make plays at inside or outside linebacker. Aaron Lindgren is a local product. We've watched him get better year to year. Probably will be called upon to get some depth at our slot receiver position. At the same time, could play running back, could play defensive back. Just a hard-nosed kid, great ball skills, very, very strong, very athletic. Someone that we're very pleased to have in the fold. Ben Miller is a big offensive lineman. Can play tackle, can play guard. Great feet, great athletic ability, obviously good size. Guy that adds depth right now to our offensive line. Andrew Schickler is a guy that came to work out, just wowed us in his workout with his athleticism. Crazy jumping, running, ball skills. Had great film, but really wowed us in a workout. A guy that we think gives us some depth at tight end. Is big enough to play tight end, but can also flex out and do some things at wide receiver. Tanner Wells, guy that we got a film over the internet, from way down in Dallas, Texas. Watched the film, saw him do some very unique things. Intercepting passes, rushing the quarterback, playing tight end. Actually played quarterback in the state championship game, winning the state championship game, having not practiced quarterback since week 3. I think just a very, very unique athlete. Again, great size, great length, could play a number of positions. We'll probably start him out at outside linebacker. Chris Williams was our #1 defensive line prospect from day one. Great get-off, great motor, makes plays on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Another guy that had a workout that just was off the charts. For a guy of his size, runs and moves extremely well. Again, has all the upsides to be a great, great football player for us. Stacy Whitford's another guy that you see on film making plays in coverage, coming up in run support. As a corner, he has the whole package. Not afraid to play the run in any sense, but we think is a guy that can help lock down and do a good job in our blitz package as a coverage guy. Anthony Sotelo is a guy that came to us at midterm, has had a rough go of it, had been at 2 different schools and had academic and injury problems that have prevented him from being on the field. Has had an absolutely fantastic high school career, just looking to find a home, getting a fresh start, and hopefully a new venue can let him show what he can do out on the football field.